Hey everyone, Andy Sykes here, and if you watched my last video you will have seen a deep dive into the Privateer E161. For this video we're going to be taking the E161 up there for a quick ride before the sun sets. Now if you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and as an added incentive, please watch to the end of this video and I may show you something top secret, a prototype even. Let's get into it. Okay, as with any good ride, we have to start with a climb, and that is when an 85 Newton meter motor really comes into its own. Especially all right, that hill, it won't look like much on camera, but it's quite steep. It is short. It's usually really loose too. I don't think I can climb up that today, but I'm going to give it a go. So I'm in boost. Trick is let the motor do what it's doing on this, because I'll end up stamping on the pedals and spinning out. All right, still got, oh no way, lost traction already. Might have to start again. Yeah, so yeah, it's really slippy. Let's give that another go. This will waste my ride, but I'm not gonna let it beat me. Let's go up there. Let's find a drier route. This is the time when you need double wet screen, I think. Well, not double, but one on the rear for sure. Right. You guys watch on this and you'll be like, why are you going that way? There's obviously more traction another way. Ooh. Yes. Got it. Oh, nearly. Oh. One more try. Even climbing can be fun on an e-bike. Okay, we're nearly at the top of the hill. We're going to do some descending. We're going to do this first run. So we're going to drop into one of the trails straight away. Right, anyway, let's get into it. We're not going to take the Strava line. So this P2 E161 has a reach of 470 millimeters, 64-degree head tube angle, 79-degree seat tube angle, and 470 sounds long, but with that steep seat tube angle, as you probably all know, these modern bikes never feel as long as they sound. I'm 178 centimeters tall, so I've gone for this size bike. So it suits me really well. We've got 160, oh, I went the wrong way, 160 mil travel on the front, 170 at the rear, downhill casing tyres, front and rear too. Just endless grip, this bike. You can probably hear the suspension working hard, but you'll probably be surprised to not hear an EP8 rattle. Shimano seems to have sorted it out big time on this. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was. Those Dominion brakes, insane, so good brakes. Right, we're not going to go to the end. We're going to go loop around and do that again. That was fun. May as well do a bit of chat on my way back up. So descending is super good fun on this bike, but climbing is equally good fun. The geometry is really well sorted. It isn't just a descender. It'll happily climb all day too. The longer chainstays really help grip, along with that slightly slacker seat tube angle, which gives you a really good position, slightly over the rear wheel, but not by much, just to give a bit of traction. And there's zero front wheel flow at all. The bike is planted up and down the trail. Okay, before we descend again, just gonna chill at the top a little bit. I'm gonna get a swig of water. Yep, that's right, I can even fit a bottle in the front triangle. Admittedly, on the smaller bikes you can only put a smaller bottle in, but larger bikes, P3s and P4s, you can put a bigger bottle in there. But yeah, I do hope that fire over there is controlled. That is not looking good. Rightio, before it gets too dark and the camera starts to struggle with the low light, let's get into this descent. This time, I'm not decided which one I'm going to do. Probably start at the same one. Oh, got a bug. Probably start on the same one. I might peel off to the left again like you did just then, but hit that little jump. Maybe go to the bottom, or I might go right and take this through a few rock gardens. I think I'm going to go left and then come back up again and go and do the descent again on the right so I can get 3 runs in. Alright, let's get into it. So yeah, hey, it's been a few days, but finally I'm giving you that first look of the prototype bike that I promised, and it's a new Privateer enduro stroke trail bike. I'm not going to go into many of the details of this bike just yet because Privateer are gearing up to release these information themselves, but before we do go, I will give you a few close-up pictures of it. If you do want me to do a full bike check on this new bike, please let me know in the comments below and I'll make sure to arrange it. Means they've got money for the e-bike specific wheels, and those are really powerful. These brakes, even the display for the Shimano motor is the higher end full color model. They could have sprung for the cheaper one, but they've not. We're gonna go continue straight down this time. Bike feels really good. I'm over braking a bit, to be honest, because I cleaned my bike the other day and I've cleaned the brakes and they're way better than they were. What's interesting is, for years we've been told we should get over the front of our bikes for grip, but on this, I'm really just in the middle. I'm kind of relaxed on the front, to be fair. I'm just stood on the pedals in the centre of the bike, letting the front end grip around. Really good. Such a fun bike. Right, up again, I think. I think we'll go the difficult climb up. All right, now before we climb up this trail, I'm going to first put the E161 in wet trail mode. Not because it's wet, but simply because the trail is kind of rocky and loose, and wet trail mode will mean, there you go, wet or loose. Okay, it's wet and loose actually. This will mean that not all of my power is getting pushed through the back end of the bike straight away. It's going to be more gradual in the way the power is put down. So hopefully on this rocky climb now, it's quite rocky and steep, I'll be able to make most of the laid back seating possession, the extra grip from the kinematic and the suspension, and also like not worry about all my power going straight to the wheel and spinning around and like losing traction. I should be able to just cruise up. In theory, it still takes skill as well. Let's see if we can do it. Plug you back in there. So it's in wet loose mode now. As I go around this corner, it will start to go up and it will get loose and rocky. We've not started yet, don't worry, this is not the climb. That would be a bit lame, wouldn't it? I will cheat and put it into boost. I'm not afraid of doing that. There we go. So actually it's not as bad as it can be. I suppose the rain recently has helped. Oh, I could probably have got up here in the regular mode. Oh well, I'm not really complaining. Now the trick with climbing on an e-bike is when it's loose and rocky, put it into boost, don't be afraid of using it, but let the motor do the work. Remember, the motor is much smoother and more efficient at getting the power down than you are. So rather than pedaling up the hill, putting a load of pressure in, stamping on those pedals and losing traction. Just let the motor pull you up. Yes, it sounds like cheating, but you will be able to get up climbs that you wouldn't be able to do on your regular mountain bike. That's not to say that that climb was difficult. That was a pretty easy climb, to be fair. Like and subscribe! We're going to drop into the trail again. We're going to take it easy because there were some kids on the trail a moment ago. So I just don't know what they're doing. So let's go. It's going a little bit darker now too. So I'm not sure what the quality of this camera is like. It doesn't really like low light. It's so nice to have these trails so close to home. For some reason I never hit that jump. It seems to be a wrong spot always. We go straight this time. Ooh. It's rocky now. Good test with the suspension. Just carry itself well over these rocky bits. Ooh, some loose rocks there. There's a weird berm here. Always get it wrong. Yeah, I don't know if you meant to go around that or what. Ooh. All right, no one on that trail. Rain's picking up now. This is the hill I just climbed up. So I think that's everything covered for the Privateer E161. I hope you found this video interesting. Please remember, if you do like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And there'll be more e-bike, mountain bike and retro car content very soon. See you later. So if you've got to the end of this video and you're wondering, hey Andy, where's that prototype that you promised us? Well, basically you've come too far. The video of that prototype was earlier on in the video, so scrub back and try and find it. And if you do, please let me know in the comments below. Cheers, bye bye.